Hello, I'm Sean Lambert, and welcome back to Gary Grigsby's War in the East 2. And we are still on turn 1 of our solitaire test of the new and final patch for Gary Grigsby's War in the East. I know that question came up on my patch notes video, but yes, it was basically confirmed on the Steam version of the patch notes that it would be the final patch of the game. There would be no further updates. And I'm not sure what the long term plans are in terms of will Joel and Grigsby make another game, or is this kind of the swan song of the series? I kind of got the impression that they were gonna do one more game together, potentially, but I don't know if that's true. So anyway, that's for the developers to worry about, not for us. But what we need to do is really see if we can organize some of this stuff. Obviously, we have the little pocket down near Lvov, and we have the big pocket in Minsk, and then we have another little pocket up near Riga in Lithuania, and hopefully this one can be handled by a single corps, maybe even a single division. I don't know. I think the fact that we killed that stronger infantry division that's based here at La Paja, that's usually the hard one to kill. So I like that strategy of splitting up your regiments and then surrounding it and attacking in with a prepared attack. And I don't know, it's probably not the most efficient way to do it, but I like the safety of having this entire area clear. I don't want anything within, 10 hexes that is not encircled, or like this. This is routed, so this is no threat to us. But I don't want anything within 10 hexes of any of my supply points if I can avoid it. And so to make sure that's not the case anywhere, I'm just going to quickly go through the line. It looks like I'm good now. Looks like I should be okay. So this was going to be kind of a quick session because I started a little late, but what I'm looking for is a way that I can kind of get a little bit more organized here. So I'm probably going to have to use the commander's report quite a bit this episode. Also, I have a lot of uncommitted panzer groups, panzer corps, which I can still use. So I do need to definitely get something in the Villainous area. And I think that's going to be a panzer division. I think I'll headquarter something at like maybe this hex, and this hex. And that will hopefully seal things up. Actually, I could go all the way forward to here. Yeah, let's see if we can do that. So we're going to use the 20th Panzer, I think. Unless I have another Panzer Division under Army Group North. Don't think I do, though. I also want to reorganize the colors. I know it might screw people up, but I like each army group to have its own color, and that's it. So I don't like the armies to have their own colors. I like the entire army group to have colors. And then everything that's reporting directly to OKH can be white, just like it is now. But I prefer everything to either be under an army group and be white, or to be reporting to a, an actual colored front. So like Army Group Center here, this is white. I want Army Group Center to all be What's a good color for the center? Because I guess north, maybe we'll leave it purple. Let's see. What can we do? Something that's very visible, preferably. Okay, that looks better. Now, Army Group Center is all one color, so I can actually tell the arm, what's going on. And then I'll do the same for Army Group North. What's a good color for the north? Something blue, I think. Maybe like that color. Yeah, that looks appropriately north. And then Army Group South. It looks like their symbol is red, so let's make them red. Or we could do pink. Pink shows up better. Well, we'll go with red. Let's see what this one looks like. Red's not terrible. Maybe a little bit lighter. And then for the Romanians and their commands, maybe we do yellow. See how that looks. Yeah, that kind of looks good. Alright, so that simplifies the color scheme a little bit more. For the most part, I am going to be controlling early on, controlling things from really the army group level, and I'm not going to be micromanaging the armies as much. The armies themselves are large, but they're not unmanageably large. So I think that's how I'm going to approach things. Alright, so now here, I think I want to use some security units to just clear up, or maybe something from the back, to clear up some of the tons of fortified regions that we have here. Maybe I'll use this cavalry brigade to do so. Because I kind of want them to increase their morale a little bit. So I have plans for them. So that kind of opens up a breakthrough there. This security division probably is something that they can take out too. Right? Can't add much. We'll leave them. And we'll start the march. Let's see. They only have 2 movement points. Oh, 11 movement points left. So they can probably do a little bit more here. Oh, shoot. That was not right. What's there? Oh, it's two actual combat units. Shoot. No, no, no. It wasn't. It was just the combat value of the security unit is quite high. It's a 4. Oh well. Alright, well that's all I wanted them to do anyway. Then we're just gonna move this guy up to the border for next turn. I'm not gonna be obsessed with closing this pocket instantly. It's okay if it takes a couple of turns. We could probably use a security unit to clear up some of this, but at the same time, is there a unit I want to get some easy wins on? Maybe. Also, we want Army Group Center to move up to Warsaw. We want OKH to probably go to Warsaw as well. That way they're kind of centrally located. Where's Army Group North? Oh, they're there. Alright, well they can go to Königsberg. We'll have OKH. Well, actually, OKH should go to Berlin, probably, right? I don't know exactly how you're supposed to play them. We'll start them at Warsaw for now. Okay, that core is way too far back. There's no way to fix that, really? I guess you gotta reassign them to an army group. Oh, you can't. That's super annoying. Okay, and then Luftflotte 2. We can have them based out of Rodom. Maybe. I think that makes sense. Okay, so we can move this core back here. This is just the organizational part now. Alright, we don't need this guy here anymore. He can start repairing rail. I wonder if the combat delay thing seems to help rail. I didn't even think about that. But like your rail guy is going to be able to repair faster because he can move further, which is actually kind of huge. I don't know. I think I should knock that back with a regiment. Can I reach it? No, not with them. Reach it with these guys. Trying to see something that's in range of it. That's not already deployed. Well, I could deploy a panzer division to do it. This guy's at 12 because he had to split his boyos up. I can't get him to Minsk. Otherwise I probably would. I could sit him here with this infantry division though. At least gets him in range of one unit. I mean, the key is going to be getting this rail line up and running ASAP. So what do we have here for construction? Just one. All right, well, I think it's important that this guy gets his supply because he's already low. So we'll give him a better chance at his rolls. And I guess this core can kind of go forward a bit. Maybe all the way up to here. And we'll put a combat unit with him. He's already over his cap, so I don't really want to do more than that, but okay, and then that stuff got repaired. So is this a railhead? No. Trying to find the next railhead potential area. There. I kind of want to get a combat unit to that hex. All right, so I will use 18th Panzer Division. For a couple of things here. I'll use them to knock back this with their 3rd Regiment. Just to keep them away from our lines. And then I'll dump them here to protect our pocket. And we also are going to need some more pocket protection. Possibly here in this hex. I also kind of want to kick this guy out of here. Good. And he can go here. And then I can have him as kind of a backstop over here. Like that, maybe? And then where's his corps commander? His corps commander could come all the way up to here. I think that's what we'll do. All right, now we have another Panzer Division that we could use for some pocket protection here. This hex should still be fortified, probably. Although because we haven't had a repair unit get that far up, it's not as big a concern for me. But it would probably be useful to do. Maybe I'll switch the location of these guys. So like what I could do here is get a tighter pocket. To make sure that these units don't go anywhere. And to put us in contact with this stuff. Oh, it routed out of the pocket. Shoot. Yikes. Oh well. It doesn't have any tanks left anyway. I think I'll leave all those guys where they are. Can I kill this? No. Alright, so the rest of this I could just let sit there. But let's have a hero unit of some sort do something here. It's like 256th ID can clear out a lot of this stuff. So let's hit that while it's fresh. And that. There's just so much to clear out. And now he is out of gas. So we'll move up another unit. Is that a river crossing? No. Okay. We can do it like this. There's hardly anything there. Okay, so they got punched out of the pocket. So we'll hunt them down eventually, but for now they're routed. Just trying to wear some of these divisions down a little bit. What I don't want is for them to occupy the heavy woods, because that's what I like to do as a player. I don't want to have to fight into that if I don't have to. So that's why I am prioritizing advancing like this. And so what I'm going to do is get a panzer division into this heavy woods ahead of time. Now, I don't think people usually use panzer divisions to do this, but I've noticed that as the Soviets, it's just very powerful to be in this heavy woods area at the bottom of this pocket. and it's kind of lazy to not try to clear it. So the tank division is there. We can knock that back. That's a 1-to-1. You don't want that. All right, so now what we're going to do is put in our Panzer division here. And blow up the guys that are in this heavy woods area. Is it the best use of a Panzer division? Maybe not. But frankly, I just don't want to deal with it. So I literally put a unit on every hex in there. That's how obsessed with it I am. And from the other perspective, the perspective of the Soviets, this is mega annoying because you just want to get your pocket in the best terrain possible. Pretty much nothing else even matters. So now for these guys, I do also want to try to do the same thing over here. Oops, I accidentally bumped them out of the pocket. Oh well. Alright. So I know that's very annoying to deal with as the Soviets. So that's why I did it. Not necessarily because it is the best strategy in the world. Just because I like to go in the woods as the Soviets, and I know that will annoy me to no end. Alright, so the rest of this pocket I can probably leave. Although there's some more woods here. Would kind of like to take that out as well. But I had to move my Panzer regiment so far up. And this is one of those turns where you kind of can't optimize your command range. I mean, you can if you really want to take a million hours to do it. But I will clean up the command range and the command in general on turn 2. So we're going to have bad logistics at first, but you get such a big stockpile to start the game. It doesn't make a huge impact to your timeline one way or the other. I would like to get this guy on a depot, though. Even though he has a couple of units. That'll still be in range? No. Shoot. Alright, well, you can then move here onto this road. Now everyone's in range. 4th Army. I guess 4th Army can go up here. I don't see another place for him. And then this core. Guess I'll just drive him up to the border. Oh, there's an infantry unit stuck here. Crap. Can I reassign them? No. Of course not. Whatever. I'll take this a little bit better. Just because there is a small chance of combat with these guys this turn. Alright. And then let's make sure we get right up on this stuff so they can't go anywhere. Let's recombine the 102nd Division. We don't need them as regiments for now. Can always break them up later. Probably don't need these guys as regiments either. Although, guess we could leave it as is. Is that spot going to be super annoying if I leave it open? It might be. But I'd rather have a front line that looks like this. Okay, now I want this guy to be on a depot. Stack that with him. And what does Army Group Center look like in terms of their stacking? Put this guy in this depot. Put... Okay, so all his guys are up there. So I don't think this depot will work. No. Let's be one closer. 10th Corps. I guess he's okay where he is there. Okay, 28th Corps. I guess he only has the one unit. So we'll move Luftflotte 1 on a depot. Okay, we definitely don't need this to be a 2. Same with this. Wish there was a hotkey to change that. Do we need Krakow to be 3? What size is this? A 3? I don't know. I don't know the meta. I guess I'll put the Army Group South back here, maybe. It's probably a mistake. I don't know. Same with Luftflotte. And we'll put 17th Army and all these corps here. Oh, God. It's horrible. Wish I hadn't seen that. Alright, I guess all these guys can go here. He's fine where he is. He can actually go up to the front. That's fine. First Panzer Group can go back a ways. Maybe all the way back to Rodon. I think that's probably okay for them. 113. We'll leave them there for now. And I can't control anything else yet. Okay. That's pretty good. Yeah, I am definitely not a very good German player. I think this shows that I need to commit to learning the German side for real. So I think that's my next project. after I finish this patch test. My intention is to play 3, maybe 4 turns, just to get through. I want to see how hard it is to get to Smolensk, basically, with the changes to the movement and stuff like that. That's my main intention. Oh yeah, I meant to put a panzer division over here. I forgot about that. Who is that going to be? I think I had earmarked a division for it even. I think it was 20th. Okay. Yeah, let's do that before I forget again. So, and I think I said here. Here. Probably want one on Villainous itself, actually. Just to make sure there's no funny business. Actually, let's undo that. Let's put him here. Okay, so now it would be great to have a unit right there. So let's do that. Alright, well, that's pretty good. I mean, the pocket in the north is a little far away from the units. So what's going to happen is probably the Soviets are going to migrate up into this area, but at the same time, this is all clear, so they're very disincentivized to go there. They cannot reach this, I don't think. Might be wrong on that, but I don't think they can reach this hex here. If they can, it's going to be very sad, but I don't think they can. So their best bet is actually to go left, is to go into this woods here, and this woods here. So that's where the pocket's going to end up being around, is this horrible terrain down here and this terrain around here, because at least they have the river line here, so I'll have to drive something down the road, which I probably would do anyway just to unlock that road. But that's kind of from the Soviet perspective, that's what you're looking for in this situation, is where can I put my units that are pocketed in a way that it makes it very annoying to clear them. And obviously you want heaviest woods and as many rivers around you as possible. So this area around here is very good. Obviously the woods here are extremely powerful. Like, you can actually hold against like maybe a turn if you stack up 3 in a hex in this woods. It can be a turn or 2 sometimes before you can clear it, which is mega annoying. So if you're still clearing the pocket in this part of the pocket on turn 3, it means your rail conversion is going to be way behind schedule. And that's the biggest impact to being annoying here, is you're just trying to delay the Germans getting their logistics in order. But with that, I'm going to call it for today. Till next time. See ya.